of all the uneducated noise you're getting from the droves of YOLO meme coin peddling douchebag gurus out there trying to use you as their exit liquidity? Would you rather learn a competent university level set of skills that will guide you in managing and investing for the rest of your life? Join us 3 days a week at Digital Investor. Develop your knowledge of game theory, cognitive bias, macroeconomics, monetary theory, investment theory, psychology of the crowds, and more. For more info on Digital Investor and how it can help you, reach out at nickblacknext.com.
Brandon!
You gonna tell him what you told me right before the show? That's pretty cool stuff.
So, this is pretty cool. So in my backyard, there is basically my backyard and a bunch of other yards back up to a little protected area just because there's some old trees. It's not giant. It might be the size of what would you say, maybe a football field total.
Yeah.
Like total, because it runs anyway. It's in between houses that circle it, and there's a bunch of these old trees. And I saw a lynx, an actual wild mark. It was marked. It had those nature tags. They mark them like an actual lynx, full size, with a little mouse. That mouse did not look like his best days were behind him.
He was having a bad day.
He had the worst day. But anyway, in the lynx, it was up on my fence. And it's funny because I had just grabbed the cats and brought them in. And then, and what's interesting though, is that lynx, he's big and bulky, but Loki's bigger.
Holy crap, for real?
Yeah. It's just that Loki's not been bred to fight for his life. So I want to wait till he gets about another 20 pounds on him before I let him go after a lynx.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
that'll be good. That'll be good time.
It's pretty cool.
MMA.
Well, let's see. Other than the play, Mrs. Lincoln, anything interesting happened this weekend? I mean, other than the obvious, how was the play?
Nothing happened. I didn't see anything.
I saw nothing.
We went out floating. So we go and Saturday we were floating this river, right? We go take all the kids out and we float.
That's some
all the way
straight
down,
redneck stuff right there.
Yeah, 6 miles or whatever. So right before we were there, somebody drowned on the river, which sucks. Yeah.
Wait. How did they drown? How do you drown in a river? You either can or can't swim.
Have you been in a river before? They're dangerous.
I have been in a river. Now, did you know, this is a weird little fact. Did you know that bull sharks have swam all the way up the Mississippi?
Oh, I've heard this. They've learned how to breathe crappy water.
Fresh water. Or whatever. I don't know how fresh it is, but yeah.
Yeah. It's crappy water.
Can you imagine being in a lake, you're drifting or floating, you got some beers. I don't drink beers. That's for redneck, hillbilly, toothless, unemployed people. But let's say that was happening and you're just dangling your feet in the water and a shark takes your damn foot off in a river, man, a river.
That's crazy.
Sheesh.
That's crazy.
So they're like salmon, basically, only they're like bull sharks.
They're a little bit bigger than salmon and more aggressive than salmon.
And bull sharks just bite you to bite you. They're just like, they're like, do you like, they talk to each other like, do you like human? No, human's gross, but they're fun to bite because they make a big mess. They go everywhere. They scream.
They go everywhere. Anyway, dude, this is the problem, Howard. This is what I'm dealing with. I'm not kidding. So that person drowned. And then as we were getting out, Life Flight was coming in with a helicopter to help some other people, because while we were on the river, there was a microburst tornado, and 2 of our people that were with us lost their paddle boards. They went flying upstream and stuff.
What do you mean a microburst tornado? Go back to that part. You're making up. You're making up meteorology. What is this?
So it's like a little mini windstorm in the canyon that we were in. It was awesome. Anyway, it's got super windy, super fast, and
does it suck up water like a twister?
I guess not. So I would cancel the tornado part and call it a microburst.
So it just wind. There was wind.
So there was wind.
Okay.
You feel better? You feel better
Yes.
about that?
Okay. So
Okay.
now there was wind.
Anyway,
it
so there
flipped
was
some
wind.
people over.
Anyway, flipped some people over. They hit their head, so they brought life support in. Anyway,
Wait a minute.
pretty crazy.
They died too?
No. They just hit their head. So they were like, they rescued
Wait a minute.
them.
Hit their head on what? They're in a
Rocks,
lake.
dude. Rocks. No, we're in a river. Have you seen the snake? Have you seen the salmon? Here, let me show you a picture of the salmon river. I don't think you're envisioning the correct river. Salmon
Maybe
River
not.
Rapids. Let's just look at this here.
Maybe I don't know my rivers.
I don't think you know your rivers. Here we go. This is. I'll just show you some pictures.
Wouldn't be a river I'd float.
So the river here. Let's see if we can make this bigger. There we go. This is the Salmon River. See these rocks? When you float these river, if you don't know what you're doing, like you get into a pickle. And yeah,
Were you floating that river?
no, not this river, but similar rivers. There's a lot of rivers. This is in Idaho. This is Idaho. Yeah.
I know,
Salmon
but
River.
is that the river you were in? And is that what you were doing?
No.
Were
No.
you doing, but you were doing the redneck float around with beer kind of floating.
We don't drink beer. But
Oh,
there
really?
was
What beverages did you have in your excursion?
we didn't have any. So maybe that was the problem too, huh?
Yeah, you need it
know,
for ballast.
We
Yeah.
need beverages. So maybe that's the issue that we didn't have. Anyway, so we get out of this float and then everybody's in the parking lot, like talking. I guess something happened while we were on the float in some state.
Everywhere you go, every body of water you go to, planes crash, people get flipped over. Let me tell you what we're not doing. If we go to Mexico, I'm not going out on one of those trips with you. Mm-mm.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are because you can't miss out on the adrenaline that I would
That's
bring.
true. The
It would
idea that
be
just simply
so-
being with Brandon on the water could equal death is too much to deny.
Now
Oh,
we're talking. See, that's what I get that.
too delicious a carrot to ignore. All right.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we have any
Yes. Oh, let me go over this, 'cause
background
this
stuff
is-
we need to sort out?
This is important, and this is gonna take a second because we gotta go through this. This is a question I get quite, or some variation, and I'm gonna answer this and then other parts of other questions. And I know one of you that I'm gonna target out emailed me, and we talked through this for about 7 emails too. And I'm not targeting you out. This is a teaching moment for everybody. Okay.
Teachable
So-
moment.
This is a teachable moment for everybody. So this question asks some variation too. So I pulled this up. I have my Node license in one wallet, which is connected to Node Market, but my Hypercycle in a different wallet where it's staked on Singularity. Do I need to unstake them and put them in the wallet where I have my licenses? Okay, so we're going to kind of go through this. I'm going to make this, let's see if I can make this question super, super small because then I'll have a black screen here. So MetaMask, let's just put this up here. Boom, boom. This is called MetaMask, right?
Sweet.
MetaMask. Okay. In your MetaMask wallet, you can have multiple different accounts. So we'll call this account 1. We'll call this account 2. Okay. And then, let's make account 3 because we need to. Okay. Account 3. So let's just assume you guys are connected to Node Market with account 1. Okay. Boom. And let's go Node Market. Okay. And then you're connected with account 1 to Node Market. Okay. So now Node Market recognizes that account. They can see everything within that account. No big deal. Okay. Now let's just say you have your Node Market NFT in account 3. Okay. Okay. So in account 1, you won't be able to see the Hypercycle Node Manager unless you connect account 3. Okay. And then you can see your Hypercycle Node Manager in account 1 and account 3. Now let's just say you have your licenses up here and you have your tokens in account 1. Okay. If you change in your MetaMask, so if you go to your MetaMask and toggle to account 3, you will not be able to create a hypershare because those are in account 1. Even though it can see and access the node manager, you need to be connected with the account with your licenses and your tokens still, okay? So that just makes sense. Now let's just say you have tokens in account 2, okay? I had this happen, so that's why I'm walking through this. Somebody tried opening account 2 to create a hypershare. And they're like, it won't work, it won't work, it won't work. And I'm like, well, you don't have a license and account too. And they're like, I'm trying to create it. It still won't work. I'm like I said, anyway. And then they like email back, I don't have a license and account too. I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. So no matter what, your license and your tokens need to be in the same account. So account 1, you can create a hypershare, correct. Account 2, no hypershare. Account 3, no hypershare. But the NFT in account 3 will give you access to the node manager in all 3 accounts. Just because your cookies will remember that you own an NFT as long as you connect on the same browser and the same seed phrase, okay? So hopefully this all kind of makes sense a little bit, but remember, license and tokens need to be in the same account to create a hypershare. If they're not, then you can't create a hypershare. And so if they are staked over at Singularity DAO, the tokens, you can't create a hypershare because they're locked in another contract. So you have to unstake those and bring those to your wallet you want to create the hypershare in. Easy as mud.
That reminds me of the thing that you say, the little rhyme to remember if a snake bites you, like say you're on the river. It's yellow and red and you're dead. Red and yellow likes a fellow.
Red and yellow likes a fellow.
But they don't say what, like yellow and red. How is yellow and red different than red and yellow? I bet a lot of people died trying to work that out.
Yeah, because that's like saying a zebra is white with black stripes. No, wait, no, it's black with white stripes, you know? Doesn't make any difference. They look the same, right?
But anyway. red and yellow likes a fellow. Yellow and red and you're dead.
Yes.
Jeez.
Whew, okay.
Okay.
We're good there. I think.
I think a way to think about MetaMask is like having an account at a bank. You know, they don't have account managers. They have relationship managers. You have a relationship with a bank. When you open up MetaMask, you have a relationship. You can have 100 accounts. You can have 1 trillion, not 1 trillion, but you can have a lot of accounts.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
So can you move your tokens from one account in MetaMask to another account in MetaMask? So in order to do that, you just hit send and you would send them to the other account. And in your MetaMask, it pulls up like all the accounts that you have. Let me see if I have a MetaMask here that I can just show you really quickly. My issue is, actually, let me restart this browser over here. Let me unshare my screen because I don't want to show you guys anything right now. And then let me go this. Okay, let me see if I can do this really quickly because it's super simple. Okay, I'm not going to enable that. Go away. Oh, crap. I got to enable it. Okay, whatever. Okay, so now we're cleared on that. So let me go ahead and show you my screen. So if you want to send from one account in MetaMask to another account, oh my heck, you just hit the send button, and then usually they'll pull up all your accounts in MetaMask. Okay, so if I was right now, I'm in account 1, I could send to account 2, account 3, or I guess layer swap. Oh, I probably see. This is why I opened this wallet to test a new dApp, because if I interact with a new dApp, I'm going to open a new wallet. I'm never going to interact with a dApp with my account number 1 or whatever it is, because I don't trust that dApp. No matter what, I don't trust that dApp. And so if I sign a signature with this wallet over here, it actually doesn't affect this wallet. Yeah. If I sign a signature, this wallet will be compromised and this one will not be compromised. Okay. So that's why we say like open a fresh, this is called a burner wallet. If you're going to interact with a new dApp that you've never interacted with before, you open up a burner wallet. So if I wanted to send tokens, so whether it's Hypercycle, Ethereum, I would just hit send and I would send it to this other wallet. Okay. It's super simple. The same thing here. If we go to Node Market, I'm going to show you in real time here. Hopefully it's not connected because I had to use like something to connect to this anyway. So if I wanted to connect a wallet that's not connected to Node Market, I would go up here and see connected sites and I would disconnect here. I'm going to disconnect it because I want to. And I could hit connect and connect this wallet. Boom. And now it's connected right here. And if I wanted to connect another wallet, what I would do is I'd go up here and I'd select a different account. Okay. And then my wallet is still showing the first account that's connected. and I need to go up here and I need to go connect this account too. So now both connects are counted here. What the heck do they want that? Oh, MetaMask is seeing all kinds of stuff. So now both accounts are connected to this page. So if I want to see the new account, I would just refresh. And sorry, I don't have ENS in any of these wallets. They're actually really hard to read. I really recommend using ENS because it's so easy to use. So now both wallets are connected and you can see everything in all the accounts or whatever, just like I was talking about. But yeah, you have to have your tokens in the same exact wallet as your licenses. So you can send those wherever. You can also send your licenses wherever within Node Market too. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Any other questions on this stuff? Ooh, let's see what we got here. A zebra is black with white. Is that true? I thought it was white with black stripes. Am I missing something here? I don't know about that. What? Oppenheimer's take it will last another 2 weeks. Okay, so I don't know how much longer it's going to last. We'll see. We'll give you an update as soon as we need to do that for sure, and we'll get that over to you. In terms of usability, I created one pretty user friendly. So Rainbow Wallet, I know what you're talking about. It just doesn't have a lot of connections sometimes, so it's okay. I still like MetaMask more. I've used Rainbow Wallet. I've used mostly every wallet, but some of these are just a little bit better. Yeah, I think we could get behind the wall and we could talk about what's going on. So the only way that this one MetaMask wallet with could only be competent if the seed. Yes, that's right. So this wallet, the only way that all of these accounts could be compromised in here is if the seed phrase was taken from this MetaMask, or somebody got into your computer and was able to control your computer and you were logged in. Like you'd entered your password and you were logged in and you like move things around. So that's how you could control everything in there. This is pretty can you show how to see the licenses in MetaMask? Can you show how to see the licenses in MetaMask to note? Yeah, this is just your profile page. So when you go here, you view your profile page and you can go see licenses. If you have NFTs, tokens, activity, market activity, or whatever. I don't have any in this account, so you can't see any. So it's easy peasy. Can you revert half of the licenses? So you'll have to revert the entire hypershare if you wanted to do this. You'd have to revert the whole thing. Anyway, all right. I think that's enough questions here. I'm good here. Should we get behind the wall?
The only thing I would say is, we've kind of addressed why you would want multiple accounts, right?
I think so. I hit it in just this summation of why I opened actually this new wallet here. I like to have separation of accounts, sometimes for accounting, but most of the time just because I don't want to burn my main wallet by connecting to something new and sketchy.
I also do different ones for different types of business.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Give me 2 seconds, Brandon. This AC person.
Right. We're gonna go behind the wall
over and over and over.
We're gonna go behind the wall here, and we're gonna make this happen. We need a segue.
Oh yeah. Man. Well, hold on. You're about to get a segue. About to get
a big segue, and I'll take us behind the wall. We're gonna rock and roll.
About to get a big fat ass segue. It's gonna be the dopest segue you have ever segued.
I can imagine.
This is gonna be a monster. You might crap my pants.
Okay. We're going behind the proverbial wall now to continue the broadcast privately for the digital investors and digital private clients. If you'd like to join us, simply go to nickblacknext.com and subscribe to one of our plans and immediately take advantage of our library of tools, tactics, and information. It's all designed to help you learn, grow, and manage your portfolio like a pro. Join us now.
No. We already did that one.
No. Yeah, I deleted.
There they go.
So many.
You nailed them.
Many.
Oh, now